What do you guys think about clout chasing?
It's
I
What do you
love
think
it.
about all? What do you think?
it's
You love it?
stupid.
I love it.
So you do a lot of
Can't
clout
get enough.
chasing. I've had people that
No.
were like, "Well, Cody Lane dropped talked all that shit about Adam, and then the next day was trying everything he could to get to church and fucking do a song with church and
Well,
talk all this
yeah,
other
because I
shit."
mean, that was part of the play.
Well,
Why
yeah, that's
wouldn't
what
I?
I mean. It seems like a play. It seems like you're
I got
trying to
people
like
in the
go
comments saying
Adam,
work with
take
Upchurch. I'm like,
advantage
well,
of
yeah.
it.
No, I just
Yeah,
don't do my
just
thing with Adam either way. I thought me and I'd already talked shit on Upchurch online. So I knew that it was a rare chance I was going to have a chance to work with Upchurch because I had said something about, he set a bar about how he was a DNA consumer. And I was like, what the fuck did he just say? What? And I just thought it was funny. And so I took it down just like I did the Kingery stuff out of respect. So I figured that wasn't going to work anyway. But then when I have all these comments, because his fans, a lot of the Creek Squad people, regardless of how they fuck with my music, like a bunch of, I don't maybe not a bunch of them, but several of them that have listened to it. And um, so I was just trying to appeal to them, bro. And yeah, I would work with him, like, because somebody could say something like that
well,
about
that's
me and it
okay.
wouldn't
So
hurt my
here's
feelings.
what I'm wondering. Like, are you trying to work with him out of like caring about what him and Creek Squad stand for and those values being something
You,
that you fucking resonate with? Or are you trying to work with him out of the fact that he's one of the biggest country rappers and you want to fucking ride
no,
off that?
I could care less. I'm gonna do my music's gonna make my way. My music's gonna carry me as far as I want to go. The reason I would really want to sit in the room with Ryan is because I've got two younger brothers, and it took me until later, like I'm 35. It took me until like 31 or 32 to grow up. Took me a lot of hard years, a lot of hard lessons to finally say, okay, whoa, take a self inventory and grow up. And I feel like what he needs, maybe more now than anything, is just somebody to kind of just be there and listen. You know, say be there when it's good, be there when it's bad, but not a yes man, because I feel like he's got a lot of yes men. Maybe I'm wrong, but there seems like there's a lot of yes men around him. I'm not that. Um,
So you think he needs your advice?
Not my advice, but I think he needs some sound advice from somebody who has a few more miles on the odometer than he does, if that makes sense. Because we all do, right?
But
We all could use that.
respectively, what does that have to do with your younger brothers?
Yeah, he reminds me of one of them. Like they haven't grown up yet. You know what I'm saying? I know they.
You're saying Upchurch hasn't grown up yet, and he reminds you.
No,
of
I'm saying there's a lot of things that Upchurch does that aren't necessarily the right way of doing things. Now we all make mistakes, and I'm just saying Upchurch needs somebody to tell him to calm down. Upchurch needs somebody just like an older brother would, and I've said it before. That's what it probably won't ever be me, but he needs that more than anything. He needs somebody who doesn't care about what they gain from being around him, which is going to be the hardest part. You know what I'm saying? That has to be.
I think he has some of those people. That's what I'm
I was
saying.
gonna say, yeah, I think he does too.
Well, I see here because I worry about, and I'm not even going to say anything else. I just worry about dude because I know what it's like to be fighting demons, whatever those demons may be. And I know that life doesn't always stay the way you think it is. And I think he could be like one, I hope not, but man, one or two more letdowns in life. Somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
no, I mean,
where do you get this shit?
If his old lady leaves him with the dips. I don't
Why
know the
would that
situation,
happen?
but I'm just
Why
keeping
would
it
that happen?
100% adult with you. Have you seen a man go through a divorce with a child
I
before?
went through a
How hard
divorce
that
with
is?
a child, motherfucker.
We're
Okay,
men.
so you know
Figure it
how
out.
hard that is then. For me, it broke I had to fight. I mean, it broke my fucking heart. Am I wrong? So, and he's got a heart. So I could, and I'm not saying that'll happen. I hope to God it doesn't. But I'm just saying that kind of thing.
Cody.
I mean, I'm keeping it a bill with you. I think the dude just needs some guidance. It's not for me, but
Cody.
maybe it's the good Lord above. But
I'm going to speak because I know that's another thing everybody tries to use against him because, you know, his parents did him the way they did and all that shit. And church, you know, has been fucked over. So he always thinks the worst of people. But I won't say church thinks the worst of people. Church is just smart enough to keep his fucking eyes open.
The question is this. What gives you the impression? This is just really like, I'm just curious, man. Like, what gives you the impression that fucking church, like, doesn't have control of the shit? Like, why do you think that he needs someone to tell him all this shit?
First of all, nobody has it all together.
I didn't say all
together.
together. No, that's not what I said. I said control of the shit going on.
Okay,
you're acting like he's spinning out and shit, and he needs a big brother to step in and give him some advice.
I'm saying lots of people are going through things in life. Is all I'm saying. We all are going through things. How publicized those things are,
dog, do you
that varies.
The shit's a joke to him, bro. He's over here like building his house, doing countertops and shit. Like, he's not. It's not stressing him fucking out. I can tell you that. It's a fucking funny ass joke, and he's like, "What the fuck's wrong with these motherfuckers?" I guarantee you that.
Then why does he talk about it every day?
Because motherfuckers talk about him 600 different places every fucking day. Would you not if people were running their mouth about you? Would you just let it fly?
If it was beating a dead horse, yeah. But I tell you what, I wouldn't let him do. Here's what I wouldn't let him do.
Cody Lane, you want to hop up here and jump on your shit and fight?
No, here's what I would do.
I don't think you would let anything slide.
Here's what I wouldn't let fly.
Bullshit on that.
Here's what I wouldn't let fly. Somebody running down my old lady's name. Here's what I wouldn't let fly. Somebody talking on my daughter saying I won't know when she's 2. Here's what I wouldn't let fly. Somebody telling me I ain't dropped good music in 3 years. Here's what I wouldn't let fly.
All those things that he let fly. He hasn't fucking.
All those things he let fly.
You're not making any sense.
You're not making any sense.
You just said that he was beating a dead horse, and why does he talk about it every day?
He responded the best way he knew.
You just said that fucking he was beating a dead horse, and why does he talk about it every fucking day? And then you're like, I wouldn't let that fly. I wouldn't let that fly. You know what I mean?
Somebody was talking about me. And I said, no, if somebody was beating a dead horse, I wouldn't. He let all those things I just stated fly.
And you just said that he shouldn't be talking about it every day. So that him talking about it every day is not.
So address it with the song.
Oh my God.
And leave it alone. That's how rap beefs are headed. Do you see Drake or Kendrick on their story every day talking about the other one?
Beef ain't beef if it's one-sided.
The entire Super Bowl.
This was one-sided too, bro. Like, I mean, I've said this before and said it you know me, I'll keep it a bit wherever I'm at. This was a one-sided deal too, but I'm gonna jump out of here before y'all lose your minds on me.
I'm not losing my mind. I'm laughing at you. Keep it a buck. You just, you know.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm giving you my opinion.
I'm just feeding you rope, dog. You keep taking it. Go for it.
No, my music's too strong for me to hang myself. Like, I give my opinions wherever I'm at with whoever I'm sitting down talking to, and they're always the same.
I can respect that.
You can look at other podcasts where I've said the same
a couple
stuff
of times, but you know, it's all.
Yeah, I might put my foot in my mouth a few times, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell the truth no matter where I'm at. I cannot be anything but the honest truth as far as my truth and the way I see it.
It's just confusing when I just feel like sometimes you say shit and you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even trying to be a dick, man, but some of the shit I've heard you say, then you turn around and contradict yourself. Yeah, I don't know I don't think you're doing it on purpose. I think you don't realize you do it, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Fair. Can I have an example?
Like 5 minutes ago.
With contradiction was.
Oh, you literally just
when you were telling him
why is he talking about it every day? He's beating a dead horse. He shouldn't be talking about it.
Right
because he should have addressed it. Yeah, I didn't contradict myself. I said he should have addressed it with I might have worded it poorly. He should have addressed it with the song whenever the iron was hot, but he didn't. So why are we still talking about it every day?
So why are you? Who are you to determine when it should have been addressed? Like, are you like the?
It's not just my opinion. It's everybody on the outside looking in, other than you guys. Everybody. Like, people who have never heard a country rap before have come in and listened to the songs, done their research, and said, okay, this was a 10-8 round, or how many rounds you want to get? All 10-8.
They came in, fired a bunch of shots, and then said, I'm done. We're quitting. That's it. We're done. We're gonna go back to doing something else.
That's the narrative you were given.
Dog.